That whole area. Gather all those plants for me real quick. Be real nice about it. Alright, alright. Let's see this. Let's see this, Dwarf.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
That's, what, Filthy Frank is I think who that is? Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Filthy Frank. Bam. I said it right before you posted it. I know my references. I know my internet, man. Now, oops. Messed that up. Am I in here? Yes. So now what we want to do is we're also going to want to set up a seed stockpile and a food stockpile. So once those guys finish digging that out, I think we're going to put all of this floor will be farming, and then this floor will have seeds and food and other stockpiles. Because we actually now get this space all for free because we couldn't even use that to fill up another farm anyway. We actually get a lot more space than that. Like we can now go kind of all the way out to here. If I'm not an idiot. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space, space. Or just space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did it perfectly. I'm fantastic. Oh, no, I didn't do it perfectly. I messed it up. We have to go like that. Okay, now it's perfect. Trust me, it's perfect. I know what I'm doing. I'm definitely not making a grand mistake. Is there actual rice in this game? No, I guess not. See how far the water spreads from this bucketing and then where it didn't cover and make new ponds above those. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because it probably won't cover everything. Because I am trying to fill a lot of area. I did go a little bit ambitious. Like, I don't really need this much farming right off the bat. And I can always make more ponds later on. But yeah, I definitely want to be as efficient as possible with this space. Yeah. There is! Oh, wow. Okay, so they're mining that out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a quantum stone stockpile, because I think that's just going to be smart. We're going to do it... Nah, we're not. Not yet. Not yet. We don't have the manpower to carry all that stone. Look at them go. I should actually make sure they're getting their water from somewhere safe. Okay, I think they're all getting it from down here. Which I guess is about as safe as it can be for right now. Can they empty these pools out, though? Because if that's the case, then I probably want them getting it from the brook. I should set up a zone for that. Let's go ahead and say... Rice is real in 42. Oh, man. And let's go water source. Enter. Okay. Now that should be just fine. I could like not make it that big, but that's the easiest way to do it. Okay. That's where they're going to get water from now on. I think that's going to be better because it won't end up emptying out the pool, and it's also just a brook, so it's pretty safe. Now, some things we're definitely going to need to get going pretty soon are masonry and mechanics, and some bridges and some levers, so that we can lock ourselves in instead of dying. I feel like not dying is a good part of the play. But... Oh, and we also need to make a trade depot. I'm actually... Generally, I set up my trade depot inside. And I just don't think I'm going to. Rice is an above-ground crop that can be brewed into rice beer. Hey, I like the sound of that. Any tropical biome. Nice. Yeah, I need to set up my kitchens. I need to set up... And there's a lot of busy work that needs to happen real fast, actually. Now that I started to think about it. And there's just so much stuff that I don't want to put inside the library proper. So I might actually make an external thing from the library where I have a lot of the workhouses. Actually, I could do that over here and have it have its own entrance. So it comes up from, has its own bridge to it. All right, no, that I like this idea. I've had an idea. right, you guys are gonna like this. First off, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go what D H M for marker. We're gonna go like this, boom. We're gonna go like this, where is it? Like this, boom. Where does it go to? It actually goes a little further down than that. Yeah, it goes right here. I don't think I changed anything by doing that. We want to go to here. And we want to go back up to here. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like when it comes up, because I do want to channel at least to that level. What is going on there? Oh, no, it's construction. Okay, I thought that was blood, but it's just red dirt. It's just red dirt. We're all fine. And we're going to have it channel a little ways down, like at least this far. We're going to have it channel a little ways down. Going to have it channel a little ways down. Did I get? Yes, I got that the same. And we're going to have it channel a little ways down. Okay, so that gives a good idea of where we're cutting out of the rock to make our library. And where the bridges, so that we're going to have a bridge right here and a bridge right here. But I think we're also going to have a bridge right here. And that bridge is going to go across to the kind of the work area. We're going to put in some dwarfed? Having some issues there, Dwarf? Oh, man. But we're going to go over here. So let's actually go ahead and do this right now. Let's go out by 3. Oh, we don't want this on marker, actually. Then we're going to want to come it up by 3 like this. Like that. So it's going to come across this channel. And eventually we'll set that to mark for channeling again. And there's going to be a nice little bridge right there that crosses the pit. The pit. Just sleepy. Yeah, it's late for both of you guys, isn't it? Jeez. You guys stay up real late to catch my streams. And I definitely appreciate it. So this will be the hallway over to it. And then it will have its own entrance sort of hidden away right in here. I think the tavern will kind of have its own entrance as well eventually. I don't know exactly how I'm going to restructure that, but I definitely want there to be a tavern building up top. The judgment, oh, it's come. Yeah, then this will be like its own crafts building right here. Do I want it to come in right there? Yeah, and then I can have the tavern enter from up here. Okay, I like this. I like where this is going. So we're going to want to do some mining out like, oops, I'm not on mine. I'm going to chop down trees. Did I do that right? I did. Wow, I nailed it. Holy shit, good job me. Kaboom. Okay. So that's stuff that's going to happen. West Coast! Nah, I'm East Coast life, man. I tried to make it to West Coast. I actually applied for an internship over in LA. But then that fell through a bit, so I'm going to stick to the East Coast for a bit longer. But yeah, so this is going to be a bridge one day when we finally get to go through our whole thing. 420! Then over here, we're going to set up a mason. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I make it far enough away? I did not, so I need to make it one farther, actually. Kaboom. Now we can go 1, 2, wait, oops, no, 1, 2. Oh, no, that's not going to work, because then it would be, yeah, no, okay, we actually need to make it one more farther away. So, kaboom, kaboom. Now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look how well that lines up. Man, see, I planned this all along. All along I planned it to look just this nice. That was entirely intended. Definitely not reworked at the last minute to make it look good. We are going to not do this just yet, so we're going to actually shift all of this to marking, because we're eventually going to be able to make this its own separate thing and its own separate area that will be safe, because we'll be able to lift this bridge, but we can't yet. So we want it to be inside the main fortress until then. Too much space to work. You want them in 1x4s so that they learn to be happy with all of their things? Nah, I give my guys space. That's why I look at this down here. 7, all as happy as can be. 7 of the happiest dwarves you ever met in your goddamn life. Those guys are so happy. Let's get back down here to our mining. Is this done? Because we're going to want to go ahead and... Okay. Seed stockpile. I think I've got to go food. And then another food stockpile over like this. And then a final food stockpile in like this. And I'm actually, there's a reason why they're all different. Because this one here is for only seeds. So we actually want to block all and then permit seeds. Okay. And that's all that goes there. This one is going to be for everything but seeds. And also not for prepared meals. We don't want biscuits. Where do they go? The biscuits and stuff we don't want here. We want U, I think, does this now. So now it's only going to be unprepared food. And then now we come here and go S and go block all, but then hit U. So prepared food will go there. So now we've got seeds. 3x3 is all you need. That's why it rhymes. 4x4 for all the needs, that would never work. I actually, Dorp, gonna have to say, 4x4 is the worst possible. So like 3x3, okay, 3x3, all right, let's take a look at this, let's take a look at this. So with a 3x3, we're actually gonna zoom up here to where we have some things. With a 3x3, you go BW, actually I'll even make a 3x3. We'll go make two marking things. So we've got a 3x3, a 4x4, and a 5x5. So this is what you got, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. Now in a 3x3, okay, at least it makes some sense. You know, sure, it's cramped, but when you put a mason's workshop in there, it fits. And then you're like, okay, they've got no space to walk around, but they're in there. When you put it into a 5x5, bam, it fits right in the middle. It looks nice. When you put it into a 4x4, and Dorp, I'm gonna change your world forever here. Where does it go? Where do you put it? Where do you put the 4x? Where do you put it in the 4x4, man? I don't know. None of these look good. It's always off center. I can't do it. I could never use a 4x4 room for like anything. 4x4 rooms are just, they're the bane of my existence. Everything works in... You can even have 2 wide doors? No! In ya lefty. In ya lefty. Ah. Wait, what FPS improvements are there from 2 wide doors? Wait, what? I personally am not a fan of the 2 wide door look. I sometimes go with it, but Nerdy Derby, welcome back. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you here. But yeah, in your lefty, what's the FPS? What's the FPS increase from 2 wide doors? Oh, do they bump into each other with a single door? I never knew that. That makes so much sense, though. So I guess in like high traffic areas, making 2 wides to drop congestion is actually a great idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Inya Lefty. Damn. It's good to know. Anyways, let's remove these now that I have gone through my little rant about why in my mind 4x4s were the worst, but apparently I was just wrong. I was just incorrect, but I'm still going to stick by it for now since I am the god of this fort. Yeah, let's get back to the stuff that needs to be done. Okay, so this is slowly getting taken care of. I think a good amount of this will actually get nice and covered in dirt. I believe in them. There's a lot of evaporation happening, though. Are they actually getting the water from the pond or from the brook like I told them to? Yes, they are. Good. Because I feel like if they kept getting it from the pool, these pools would absolutely just drain out. And we don't want that. Let's check. Have they finished digging this yet? Nope, not quite. So yeah, Nerdy Derby, do you want the rundown of what we're going for with this fort? Because this one's actually, I'm actually very fond of this idea. Hey, we got migrants. Perfect. Now we can see if this uncrashes Dwarf Therapist.
Delicious.
Is he talking about eating cats again? I hate when they talk about eating cats, man. Cats are great. I'm rather fond of my cats. Actually, back home. Yeah, so Nerdy Derby. All right, now that it's caught back up to me. What we got going on here is, this is, as you can see the title, the Great Library of Dwarf-exandria. We are going for a great library that houses all the knowledge of the Dwarven civilization I've spawned as being a part of. And to do that, we have brought no military dwarves. We are never going to assign a military to any of the ones that come in. We're never going to build any sort of combat units of any kind. We're only going to set up traps.